Alright. I guess it's time to start our day. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you are liking this series. Last episode we did a whole bunch of stuff, actually. Did a bunch of mining. Well, we did very little mining. We did a lot of fishing. And we did some farming. And that's about all that we achieved yesterday. But hopefully we'll achieve a little bit more today. You know? We're hoping that more will be done. We might do more today. I don't know. The main things that I want to do over the next week is do a little bit more mining, get more money, so there's probably more fishing in our future, I imagine, and obviously do some more, like, foraging and chopping down of things. So, I'm gonna go over to Pierre's right now. Oh, and this is the start of a new week, so I can give people presents again. Yeah. I am going to grab... oh, I don't have any. Actually, I'll grab... No, that's not what I wanted to do. What did I want? I want just one. Yeah, never mind. We'll figure it out. Eventually. One of these days, maybe. So that's for George, the leek. Is it a leek or is it a spring onion? Oh, it's a spring onion. Never mind. Well, that's a special treat just for us, then. Okay, here's a daffodil. So that'll be helpful. Here's another one. Another little daffodil. Yeah, so I can pop in here. And can just sort of get in front of Abigail. Okay. So now she has the present. I guess we could have talked to Abigail. Oh well. We're not going to talk to Pierre, though. Pierre's got the good stuff. No, wrong button. Oh well. Okay, let's see how much money we can make. Ooh. That's not great money, but we made a little bit. What else? Oh, I want to see when the festival is. Okay. So that's the 13th. So we've got a few days more until then. Okay. A little while until the festival. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of mining today, get down to level 10, hopefully, before the end of the day, and then do just a little bit of... Is this a leek? Ah, it is a leek. Okay, we'll give this to George. Okay, and we should be slowly boosting, yeah. So we're at 1 heart with Caroline, 1 heart with Linus, and 1 heart with George. I'm gonna go give this to George quick, and then gonna do a little bit of mining. I realize this is not the optimal way to play. As I said in the last episode, I'm just playing to play. There are things that I want to do, but really this first year is just about getting, like, the basics set up, for the most part. Favorite thing, there you go. Wait, does that mean he's done with high school? I'm unfamiliar with everybody's ages. Say hi to Pam. Well, don't drink it all night, and that won't happen, Pam. My head. Actually, can I... Yeah, okay. That's significantly better. We'll give this to Penny. What does she think of this? So she is indifferent to them. Okay. Yeah. Now we're gonna do mining. At long last. I think the play for me right now is going to be spend the next couple of days until the 13th making money and digging. And then after that, I am going to, once it's the spring festival, right? Once that happens, then I'll go in and buy a bunch of strawberries at the festival. Once I have strawberries in hand and harvested, then I can buy the inventory expansions, which will be very helpful. I like those. Like having them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then we do have to slay some slimes. Eventually. That's also on our agenda. This is my mad skills. I've got him backed into a corner. Ooh. Boots. What are you? Rubber boots. Okay. What can I get rid of? I don't want bug meat. I don't want slime just now. Okay. Now we've got some nice rubber boots, some wellies. We're improving our fit slowly but surely. Sideshow Bob is looking good. And we'll just dig these up. And hopefully get the ladder down. Hopefully, somewhere. It's gotta happen, surely, right? Okay. Yeah, now we're making the progress. Yep. Okay. Gonna eat the carrot. And yeah, just kind of hope that we can, in fact... And just swing like a lunatic. That's how I fight in this game. Okay, new ideas to sleep on. Okay. We might pass out here, honestly. Like, that's looking very likely. Before we can get to level 10, which I would really like to do. Okay. We have a geode now. Ditch you. Okay. Now we are down another level. Just gonna run around and see if there is anything that is useful to us right here to start with. Not really. Oh well. Yeah, this early game mining, when you don't have a lot of stamina and your tools are all kind of junk, is just so very tedious. You know? Yeah, and I think we're just gonna get exhausted here. Huh? Ooh, maybe not. We might be saved. Ooh, if there's more cave carrots here. Oh. Darn. Huh. Against all odds, we managed to do it. Okay. Those are better than the boots I'm wearing. But I have to get rid of erg. You know what? I'll get rid of coal. That'll make people mad. And now that we've done that, we'll just mosey on home. Have a day of it. Ooh. Hey, Linus's thing. The cutscene. Or no, is this George's? I forget. Grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again, filthy varmints. You turned up at the right moment, son. Did I? Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons? They've been causing a mess. Make sure you give them a good scare so they don't come back. Now, if I was stealing out of people's trash, I would try to be as neat and tidy about it as possible. I don't get them making a big mess kind of thing. Linus is ashamed. I mean, I mean, it's spring. The food is gonna be hot. It's sitting in a trash can all day by the time you get to it. But I do get the food waste thing. People do throw out a lot of good food. Not everyone's cut out for this world. You don't know what it's like to be. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life. Is that so wrong? Is it your private property? I wonder. This is just savage, but unfortunately, I'm not savage. I don't have the cojones to say that. I knew that you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. What is Linus wearing? Like, what is his getup? Is it like leaves? Is he wearing, like, clothes made of leaves? Okay, you can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. And you see, this is why I like Gus. Gus comes out here, he's like, hey, you homeless guy, here's some food. We like Gus. Also, I love his jacket. Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. ... If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Honestly, Gus probably has a fair amount of food waste in his line of work anyway, so. Okay, gonna grab you. Gonna go down here and trade you out while I'm thinking of it. And call that good. I did water the plants, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Pretty sure. I know for a fact that it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So I think the play for tomorrow is going to be fishing. I'll fish all day tomorrow as well. Call that good. Okay. Alright, and because I'll be fishing... I want to move you up there because we'll go to the beach. And go to sleep. Okay. Oh, are we going to have half energy? No, we have full energy. Okay. Alright, and what is the luck? Oh. Well, who cares? Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. No. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. I refuse to build wells. Ooh, mushroom. And that's a good one. Alright. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm just gonna sell this clay. Yeah. Sell the clay just to get shed of it a little bit. Make some money today. We're not going to get anything for the fiber, are we? Oh well. So yeah, the plan with getting as many strawberries as possible is just so that money is less of a concern going into summer. So I think it should be a fairly quick process, honestly, once we get the strawberries, because I'm going to buy as many strawberries as I possibly can. Probably exhaust myself each day growing the strawberries. Honestly. And then just call that a day from there. So, fish the rest of today. Hopefully the potatoes and the cauliflower grow fairly soon as well. Can harvest those. Alright, our first catch of the day. Okay. Herring. Oh, what a peaceful little life. Oh, and sprinklers. I wonder when you unlock sprinklers. That's another question. And what do sprinklers need? Oh. I'm gonna turn my phone on silent now. Because it wasn't before, and you probably heard the Instagram notification from my mother. I think we're gonna top $4,000 today. Doing all of this. Wait, no, where are you going? Oh. Is he not open on Tuesdays? Why did I think he was open on Tuesdays? Oh well. No harm, no foul, I guess. If we really need to, we can walk up to the box and just sell stuff by my farm, and then go over to a river somewhere. If that's really necessary. But yeah, I'm really hoping that with a bunch of strawberries, we can get some inventory upgrades and maybe a house upgrade fairly early on in summer. That would be the ideal circumstance. But we'll see about that. See about all that for sure. Would definitely be nice if that would happen like that, though. Till then, we're just quietly fishing. Catching a bunch of fish. Having a grand old time. So I watched Shrek yesterday. Just the first Shrek. And I'm always blown away how, like, good that movie looks, despite the fact that it's, like, 25 years old now. Like, the lighting, I think what it is the lighting in that movie is very, very good. like, the models are so-so. Like, if you stare at them long enough, you're like, that's not great. But I think the way that they light everything, it gives it, like, a, not necessarily realistic, but, like, really nice, like, claymation, almost. Or, like, very well done, just models. You know? Like, they look physical. The Shrek models. So kudos to them. I guess what's even more impressive about that is they're probably doing it on computers that have like half a gig of RAM, and half a gig was super, super good for the time. So like way less powerful than my Steam Deck right now that I'm using to play Stardew Valley on. Did I mention last episode I'm playing this on a Steam Deck? Because I'm playing this on a Steam Deck. Doesn't really matter. I mean, the Steam Deck is plugged into a monitor, and I'm watching... and I'm playing it with a controller, but it is running on my Steam Deck. I don't know why that impacts this. But, you know, Steam Deck is my gaming console guy. And we are counting down the energy level too, so yeah, we're gonna get well over 4,000 gold today. Not like we're going to earn 4,000 gold, but we're going to get definitely better than 239 gold, which we need to get to 4,000 gold on our total here. So, progress is being made. I don't know what the mother catch achievement is. I wonder. Oh well. What can you do? Just more fishing, I guess. Fish the days away. Just have a grand old time doing it. Aren't these segments so much fun? Oh. So I saw that Lego and Nintendo are making a Game Boy, a Lego Game Boy, and I have seldom wanted anything more. You can't get it until like October, I think, and I'm a little bit bummed out about that. But regardless, I really, really want it. It looks really, really cool. As somebody that has a couple of Game Boy games, I wonder if you'll be able to put, like, a Game Boy game in it. Like, obviously it won't run it, because it doesn't have any, like, Game Boy guts or anything. But just in terms of, like, would a Game Boy cartridge fit in there? That would be really cool. But I don't know, the original Game Boy is really cool. I never had an original Game Boy, because I'm not that old. Honestly, I swear, I'm not that old. But my cousin gave my grandpa, when he was sick, his Game Boy Pocket. It was like a little red Game Boy Pocket, and he had Tetris, Super Mario Land 2, and Wario Land 3, which was for the Game Boy Color. And I played so much Super Mario Land 2 on that thing at Grandma's house. Like, so much. So much of that game. That's my favorite Mario game, honestly, is Super Mario Land 2. That and probably Mario Odyssey. But I think everybody has games, because when I start Super Mario Land 2, as I do semi-regularly, you just get like a dopamine hit of pure nostalgia going. And nothing really compares to it. I'm sure everybody has games like that, where it's like it might not be the best video game ever, but, you know, it gets the memories going. And because of that, it's an amazing game. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga is another one. Really like that game. It's not as good as Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, but it's pretty good. I've thought about making a video playing that game before doing like a playthrough a couple of times. I haven't yet, but I've definitely considered it. Okay, I'm gonna say it's time to go home. But yeah, childhood games. You can't beat them. Hello, you idiot. Well, you're not really an idiot, you're just dislikable as a person, I guess. It's rude to run up to people just yelling, "Hello, you idiot." Unless you're friends with them, in which case that's probably the best way to greet them in public. Okay. Then you... And then we're going to put you over here. We've already said hi to the cat. What's the weather like tomorrow? Weather forecast. Lots of pollen. Okay. What does pollen do? I'm unfamiliar with that. Ooh. So, more fishing rod proficiency, recycling machine, and worm bin. I feel like worm bin and recycling machine are important, but I can't remember why. That's something to figure out later, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we've got almost 5 grand now. Oh, the mouse is there. I like the mouse. Hat mouse is golden. Okay. Forgot what I named the cat. They weren't kidding about pollen, I just sneezed big time. I muted the microphone like a professional, though, so you didn't hear it. And then the music in this game just hits you so good. Alright, You know what? I'm gonna do some other stuff today. I'm feeling like some deforestation. It just seems like a thing to do today, is deforest a bunch of this area. Get as much material together as we can. Once I'm lower on energy, I'll probably run to town. I'll open that geode and I'll go to the library. And I'll get stuff to donate to the library. You know? Get that stuff done. Call that a good. One more tree, I guess. Alright. Wait, no, I need the things. Okay. Alright. What? Alright, I remember what I wanted. And then I want this as well. And I want that. Okay, and then I can put that, and that away. And then hopefully do a little bit of foraging on the way. There's another leek for George. That'll be handy. And then hopefully over this way can find a daffodil. I guess not. Although, it's not open Wednesday, is it? Don't tell anyone, but I snuck into the old community center last night. I think it's haunted. It's not haunted, there's just little apple people. Yeah, it's closed. Okay. So, couldn't give Caroline anything if I wanted to. However, George, we will give more stuff to him. What does that put us on with George? Okay, still just one. Okay. We can work with that, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Stock up on daffodils. We've hit the jackpot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now we've got the thing done. Abysmal. You see, I like Gunther. I wish that you could talk to Gunther. You know, like, as he is, he doesn't exist as a character. Not a single piece in the entire collection. I want Gunther to be, like, a greasy D&D nerd. Like, he has a bunch of friends, they do, like, Discord D&D on the weekends. He's passionate about, like, historical roleplay. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it's yours. Like, just give him the perfect little setup, you know? He's a fan of the Civil War. he makes his clothing out of period materials, like a period-accurate northern uniform. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? Could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Just make him like a goofy little nerd man. And that's all I want, concerned ape. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. I like interesting items. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. I will. I have a lot to donate. Relatively speaking. Okay. Give this to Penny. Thanks, this looks nice. I'll talk to the kids too, I guess. I have to read this book before I can go play. Reading is fun. I would much rather read a book than anything else, honestly. Okay, donate. Yeah, put that there. I'm gonna say that's the mineral room, and this is the artifact room. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, Abigail. Jump out at me like that. Okay, now we see Clint, and we rifle through his trash can. Process geodes. Okay, just clay. That's all. Okay, I can work with that. And then I am going to do a little bit of, well, anything down here that's worth getting? Clam. I'll take that, I guess. Oh. Well, that doesn't do me any good because I do not have the stamina, the energy to do anything about that. And I'm not in the business of buying food right now. Ooh. Okay, let's see. I was at Willie's the other day and he showed me a fresh herring you brought in. Cooked it for dinner with some lemon and a side of rice pilaf. Pretty good. Ooh, pilaf is awesome. Is the beach. Yeah, well, you're a shallow beach yourself. Say hi to Jody. If she's in here. Jody gets out like a surprising amount for somebody as depressed as she is. Oh. Ooh. Gunther asked if you'd consider donating to compensate you. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And now we just run around and collect things. Say hi to Leah. This morning I accidentally stepped on a bug. Yeah, well, it happens. This morning I squashed a giant spider. That was on purpose, though. There was nothing accidental. It was deliberate, and it was premeditated, and it was either me or the spider. Although I do like jumping spiders, though. Jumping spiders are really cute. I don't squish them. They can live in my house, if they want. I'm not seeing a lot of good stuff here. It's mostly just dandelions, which What does she... Okay, so some people do like dandelions. For whatever reason, I assumed that nobody liked dandelions. Oh, what does Marnie think about dandelions? You know? This looks nice. Okay, so she's like... doesn't really like dandelions, but she's too polite to be like, what is this? Honestly, she's probably just happy that someone brings her flowers. Because you know Lewis ain't bringing anybody any flowers. That man does not strike me as the sort to get anybody any gifts ever. He very much strikes me as a what have you done for me lately kind of guy. Alright, and we'll sell this stuff. Oh. And I'm going to call that good for the night. Not because it's the best, but because it's the best we've got. Oh, I didn't check the weather forecast for today. I should have. Would have been a good idea. I'll check it for tomorrow, though. Weather forecast for tomorrow, clear and sunny. Okay. What about the fortune teller? Since the new viewer, young man, welcome, welcome. Neutral today. Alright. Living off the land, we're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Woes from crows? Sounds like you need a scarecrow. Placing a scarecrow on your farm deters crows from a pretty good distance. Make sure you protect your valuable crops. One more thing. Need a bigger backpack to hold all your stuff? Check your local general store. I should build a scarecrow. Wait, no. That is something that I should do. Okay. Missed you. Aw, Mom. I would have rather had cold hard cash. Okay, okay. Yeah. So Robin needs her axe. And I just so happen to know where it is. Alright. And I will take those. And those. And this, I guess. Alright. And now we're gonna harvest the potatoes. We'll sell the potatoes. Get them offloaded to someone who will pay us good money for them. Oh yeah. I want to find Robin's axe as well. So now that the potatoes are done, I'm gonna probably focus on fishing and mining for the rest of the days before we get to the Spring Festival. Because once that Spring Festival hits, man, it's just gonna be farming. That's all I'm gonna achieve. Probably. Oh, I don't have any more room. Oh, but I need room for her axe. Aw. Alright, fine, I won't be doing any of that. Okay. We will return it to her. Like, that's where we're heading. But first, I need to make a lot of money. Like, an absurd amount of cash. Well, not absurd, but like a lot of cash is the order of the day. Give her one of these. Oh, I've already given her stuff. Okay. I can give Caroline a thing. Hi, Maru. It's Farmer Sideshow Bob. Run, 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 run. Stay where you are. Okay. Does that increase our hearts by any chance? No, it doesn't look like it. Would be nice if it did, though. Yeah, and then we're just gonna go down and sell a potato. Okay. Sold the potatoes. Now we have 7,000 gold. And then I really should look at how many things we can water before we get exhausted. Like, that's not a bad idea right there. Okay. And then that. Okay. I don't know if it's going to come in handy. But I've certainly, like, got one for you. Okay. Alright, now that we've fed Linus for another day, we're gonna do some mining. Area is infested. That could not have been worse for us, actually. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, this is really... Huh. There's the little dwarf man. Is it still gonna be infested? Huh. Oh well. I don't know what to do with that. Time to fish instead. Because I don't want to deal with that. I am not equipped to deal with an infested mine. Fisherman. Okay. Huh. I'll take the magma geode. Today will be a profit-driven day, I guess. make the money. Make lots of money, in fact, hopefully. Best case scenario. We'll make lots of money today, and then tomorrow we will call that good. You see, I know that we're fishing again, but now we're fishing in a different area, so, you know, it's a totally different thing. Ooh. Yes, I do want the river jelly. And you know what? I'm gonna eat this. Since we're here. Because that gives me yet another slot to do stuff with. And we're gonna just slowly reel him in. Another carp. And just like that, we're good to go. Another chub. Green algae that we will eat. Just to be rid of. Not because we need to, but just because I don't want to deal with it. And we can just slowly catch fish. Make more cash. Slowly but surely make more cash. Yeah, a bullhead. He gotta be worth something, right? More river jelly. And hit. Just having a lovely day out on the lake. It occurs to me I don't have a fishing license. But also there's no one in charge of, like, fish and wildlife here, so I think I can just take all the fish I would ever want. I can cause irreparable harm to the river ecosystem. Nobody's gonna hold me accountable. At least not yet. Can you imagine how bad I would smell if I spent the whole day fishing and walked away with like slime and like 12 fish just in my pockets? Like, you'd smell bad. Like, I like fish, but you'd smell bad. Deeply unpleasant. Sorry, just drinking some lemonade. Just sipping on some lemonade. Having a time. You, my friend, are going in the trash. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for the night. I know I have more stamina, but I think that I'm gonna do some more choppy before I go to bed. And I also want to build a few things, I think. I would like to build a smelter to smelt some of the copper that I've gathered. I think that would be useful. Good to have some copper. And then I think I would like to build another chest. So I will quickly sell that, which was a decent amount of fish to be sure. And then what does the furnace need? Okay, so it needs... So I don't have the copper ore. Okay. Oh well. I can still chop a bunch of stuff down. And so long as I'm having fun doing it, it's okay. Yeah, and this will be the last tree for the night, and then go to sleep. Call that a day. Okay, but first... Not sure what I'm going to put in that yet, but you know what? This is getting pretty full, so it's only a matter of time. Okay. We got sprinklers! Oh, that's so good. What's the recipe, though? I bet it takes copper. Probably. Oh, copper and iron. Oh. Hey. Oh, well. Put you there. I won't need you. Egg Festival Town Square. You should arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. Maybe I would. You don't know me. And let's just see if this is still gonna be blocked off, you know? See if it's still gonna be infested. 'Cause I hope not. I hope that it's not infested. It would be a lot better if it wasn't. You know? Aha! Good things come to those who wait, I guess. And then we'll just do some of this. And... okay. So that's open now. Okay. Alright, we have 2 geodes. One of the main things we're down here for right now is copper, but I would also like to get down lower. If at all possible. Ooh, there's coal. Could definitely use that. Alright, and then... okay. Eat the algae. Yeah, I'll grab you, I guess. We have an cave carrot for food, if we really need it. Okay. And a little bit more mining. Mining never hurt anybody. It's not like mining is a dangerous profession. We got another geode. We have so many geodes all of a sudden. Oh, and I want that as well. Inventory full. That's so irritating. Eat a little cave carrot to get a little bit of... Alright. Just need to go down. Yeah, okay. Alright. And just like that, we have the stuff to build some stuff. Which is good stuff. Okay. I am also going to see Clint again, not because I want to, but because he can process my geodes. Actually, you're just sap, right? Yeah. Just sap. So, I can run down here. And I might get some more copper from the geode. Just might. Oh no, Mom's making lentil soup tonight. What's wrong with that? I don't know you. Yeah, you don't know me. If you dig in the dirt, you can find some interesting things. Okay, Penny, you seem way too put together to be rummaging around in the dirt, but what do I know? You know? Alright, Gunther, what did you give me? Gee, thanks. Okay. I predict these geodes have nothing but rocks. Ah, well, that is a rock, so I guess technically I'm alright. Ah. Ah. Okay. Now we donate these to the museum as well, and then we call that good. At least for the moment. Okay. Donate. And, okay. So we successfully got a doodad from Gunther. Our first reward. Is there anything to break in here? Nope. Nope. Nothing to forage. That was pointless. But fun. So tomorrow is going to be the big day. Festival-wise. So what do we need to get ready for the festival? You know? 20 copper ore. Okay. Put you there. We can't use it, of course, because we don't have enough stuff. But if we could. Oh, if we could. Alright, and then I will go to bed for the night. Yeah. Oh, right. I need to water that. This might be the last day that it needs watered, actually. I could be mistaken, of course. Okay. So... So that's a 30 plot. Right? 1, 2... 6 by 5. Yeah, so that's 30. If I add to it 36. Plus 6 is 42, and then 40. 48. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford 48 of the seeds. That might be too much. That might be ambitious. But we're going to see for sure. See what we can do, I guess. Would be nice to get 48 of them, because that's a good number in terms of everything. Oh, and I want to build a scarecrow. What does the scarecrow take? Okay. I'll put you right there. I mean, of course you haven't encountered any crows. Alright. And 100G. Alright. Now we'll go and attend this, and we'll buy a bunch of strawberries. And that's most of what we're going to be doing, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good, I guess. Okay. Excuse me. Shane, our hens have been working overtime to prepare for this festival. They deserve the best tonight. So now you're happy? Dummy. No one really talks to me. I just came for the deviled eggs. Ooh, deviled eggs are so good. Is there any more food? You fat glutton. You're standing next to the chef. Put something nice into the punch. You see, this is why we like and hate Pam. This kind of behavior. Like, you gotta give it to her. She just does not care. I hope everyone's enjoying the food. I've been cooking for days to get everything ready. They like the deviled eggs. Fried eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, deviled eggs, scrambled eggs, chocolate eggs, you name it. Maru, I always look forward to these gatherings. It makes the valley feel like a real community, as opposed to all the times when it isn't. Children have been looking forward to this festival for weeks. When does the egg hunt start? I'm excited too. Hope I can find some eggs before Vincent takes them all. You attribute too much skill to Vincent. Go over here. Spring is a busy time of year, so it's nice to have a day off to catch up with friends. Maru, I'm the only one, Robin, I'm the only one that employs you. Abby's always loved the egg hunt ever since she was a tiny girl. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's kind of fun, I guess. Oh. He's slid over. What a strange thing to eat. Why is it strange? It's perfectly normal. Have a place in a well-balanced diet. I mean, yeah. They're delicious. Okay, let's see. This is the Marnie looks... Never miss a town festival. When does he say Marnie looks beautiful today? What day is that? Sometimes I'll hide an egg too well and no one finds it. Well, until summer rolls around, then the hot air starts to bring out the rotten smell. What's everyone so happy about? You see, my boy George, keeping it real. He knows what's up. Tradition for as long as I can remember. Which, depending on, like, how her brain is either a really long time or really not that long. Tradition connects us with both the past and the future. It's comforting. Welcome to the Egg Festival. Compliments of my wonderful brood of hens. I am convinced that Marnie is like 12. Like, look at her. She looks like 12. And then she's sleeping with this old guy. Not yet. Because I have to talk to Leia. Fruit punch is unusually good. Oh, no. Taking breaks from work can make you more productive in the long run, says Elliot. Elliot would know. He probably hasn't done anything productive forever. Favorite part of the season. Only Emily would love that she'd been up since dawn coloring eggs. Loves this festival. It's a joy to see him so happy. Take your joy where you can. We used to do a rotten egg toss. Mayor Lewis put an end to that pretty quick. Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. Aw, Sam has allergies. I'm not gonna bother talking to these two idiots. Let them do their thing. Yes, let's start. Do we think that I'll win? I don't think so. What's the strat? Going to need all if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Is it the Easter Bunny outfit right there? I think my strat is to move up by Haley around and rummage around through that upper area. Is everyone ready? Let the egg hunt begin. Okay, so that's one. Oh, this was a mistake. This was a terrible move. We've got two. There's a few in here. Okay. I don't even know how many I got. Look at all these eggs. If only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently. Winner of this year's egg hunt. It's not me. Yep, Abigail. Abigail always seems to win. Like, more power to her, but you know. That's it for this year's Egg Festival. Thanks for coming, everyone. I mean, he should be thanking us. That was a lot of work. Okay. Now... Time to plant and water. Let's see, 12 left. So oh, and then we've got to water all of this. Okay. So we're partway done, I guess. Oh. Now it's a frantic race to just finish watering all of this before I pass out. Which, you know, we might accomplish. Alright, time to get to bed. Very quickly. Okay. Just barely made that. Alright, and this is how we are going to spend the next several days here. Right. There's nothing good in there. What can I eat? Just to get my health, my energy back up. Okay. Okay. Cauliflower's done. So that way, when Jody wants it, it is there. Okay. And then this is pretty much it. This is going to be the next couple of days, everybody. I hope that you enjoy. Just slowly but surely. Filling this in. For days on end. This will be my life. Oh. Because this will be the most important thing I do for a while. Just keeping all of these dutes alive. And then with whatever energy I have left, I am going to be chopping down trees, slowly but surely. Maybe, if I'm feeling really brave, do a little bit of this. You know, a little bit of this action here and there. But mostly, swinging an axe and getting all that good stuff. So, I will see all of you guys later on in the next episode, where I will continue to grow these guys slowly but surely. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. There was a decent amount done. I had fun. Bye.